Some call it bootlegging, some call it racketeering. I call it a business. I am just a businessman, giving the people what they want. I would rather be rich, affluent, and greedy, and go to hell when I die, than live in poverty on this earth. When I sell liquor, it's bootlegging. When my patrons serve it on a silver tray, on Lakeshore Drive, it's hospitality. Capitalists believe they can take everything at the table as belonging to them. I'm the boss. I'm going to continue to run things. They've been putting the Roscoe on me for a good many years, and I'm still healthy and happy. My rackets are on strictly American lines, and they're going to stay that way. Don't let anybody kid you into thinking, I can be run out of town. I haven't run yet, and I'm not going to. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I am kind to everyone, but when someone is unkind to me, weak is not what you're going to remember about me. Sometimes you gotta play the fool to fool the fool who thinks he's fooling you. You accomplish more with a smile, a handshake, and a gun than you do with just a smile and a handshake. I am sick and tired of publicity. I want no more of it. It puts me in a bad light. I just want to be forgotten. Find the toughest guy in the room, embrace him like a brother, and then slam his head against the wall. What do you want to do? Get yourself killed before you're 30? You'd better get some sense while a few of us are left alive. I'm a businessman. I've made my money supplying a popular demand. If I break the law, my customers are as guilty as I am. If your friends ask you to negotiate with your enemy, then the traitors have already agreed behind your back. Be correct with everyone, sociable with many, close to the elect, friend to the few. Be careful who you call your friends. I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. Capitalism is the legitimate racket of the ruling class. Everything you do comes back to you. Sometimes, it's better to tolerate fools. You can learn something worthwhile, but never argue with them. The world belongs to the patient. Do not shake the green apple tree. When the apple is ripe, it will fall down by itself. In this life, all that you have is your word and your balls. Do not break them for anybody. Once is happiness, twice is coincidence, 3 times is enemy action. Some people play it safe, not to lose. You will definitely lose if you play it safe. I will give 3 dozen of my things for one person who can solve questions by talking. Hell must be a pretty swell spot, because the guys that invented religion have sure been trying hard to keep everybody else out. I am like any other man. All I do is supply a demand. You can get much further with a kind word and a gun than with a kind word alone. A bullet changes a lot in your head, even if it hits your ass. Listen to the advice that gives you an advantage, but do not give such advice to anyone. Don't test the depth of the river with both feet. Work out the problems as they come up. This American system of ours, call it Americanism, call it capitalism, call it what you will, gives each and every one of us a great opportunity if we seize it with both hands and make the most of it. Many people in this world live a disadvantaged life. You can lessen their burdens by providing support, either materially or emotionally. Even just giving a box of chocolate can bring a glimpse of light to those in need. They can collect legal taxes from illegal money. Vote early and vote often. Nothing personal, it's just business. As a child, I prayed to God for a bicycle. Then I realized that God works differently. I stole my bike and prayed for forgiveness. All he ever did was sell beer and whiskey to our best people. All he ever did was supply a demand that was pretty popular. Why, the very guys that make my trade good are the ones that yell the loudest about me. Some of the leading judges used the stuff. Once you are in the racket, you are always in it. The parasites will trail you, begging for money and favors, and you can never get away from them, no matter where you go. The country wanted booze, and I organized it. Why should I be called a public enemy? All the dead were hand on me, with the exception of the victims of World War II. If you must lie, be brief. Prohibition has made nothing but trouble. Now I know why tigers eat their young. Public service is my motto. Can you forgive an enemy? God will forgive. Our task is to arrange their meeting. Which quote did you like the most? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't miss out on a chance to see the next video. Subscribe.